The purpose of a state visit of Macron to King Charles III and to Prime Minister Keir Starmer is firstly, I think, symbolic. It's a time when the two countries who are permanent members of the UN Security Council, who have nuclear deterrence on the continent, who have the same more or less comparable diplomatic and military outreach, need to show that they can team up and to send a geopolitical signal both to Moscow, both to Washington, D.C., and to China, that they believe in multilateralism, that they believe in international law and the world order. And it's a time also for the visit to display that these two countries matter in the next world order. It also comes on a purely bilateral moment where there's a need perhaps to catch up after the damage done to the relationship under the Brexit negotiations, where France was playing more or less the role of the bad cop in those negotiations. When Keir Starmer arrived a year ago into power, he started this reset policy, and of course it was first and foremost meant towards the EU, but there's also a need to sort of reset the relationship with France, to reset the dialogue, reset the ties that have been eroded and, if not a bit damaged, under the previous governments. And so it had already started to warm up under Sunak, but I think now it's the moment where the dialogue is there at the highest level is much easier, and it's that visit is there to show this, to display this. In a world where no one really understands what's going on in Iran, in the Middle East, where Ukraine is heading to, where Trumpism is all about, it's perhaps a moment for the two most closest countries to come together and to come back to basics.